272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar. And it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs and the champions of the NFC, the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow!
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one complete to Campbell. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's complete to Royal. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To give up the middle to Smith. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Ennis Rakestraw there to make the stop. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, 43, 45.
Here's Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so it might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Lions' 17-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
We go tonight.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2nd and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's
Hold on.
10.
Check. Hey, 5. Horrible.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he will slide to a stop. More of a hydroplane effect there, but he does have the first down. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Now it is first and goal.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll run with Smith. A short kick down to the 7.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down. And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Up the sideline to the 15. And he is out of bounds to mark him just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, Goff. And he can't hang on. the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Gibbs with a first down and more. Down the sideline, past the 40. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? A big play here in the big game. 56 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
180!
They'll go play action with Goff. Trying to pull that one on the run, but it is incomplete.
I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out.
180! Tiger, tiger! Shell, shell, shell! Turbo set!
On second down, Goff. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
This drive in danger of stalling out on third and 10.
White 20! We go, 76! 76! What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Nervison's kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
that?
Off the play fake, here's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Finding space at the 40. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cut!
Goff to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Shell. Cut.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
39-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
2 for 66. What's that?
Now Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Black 20. 2 up. Cut.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yellow. What's that?
They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Lions have come up with the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Cut. 180. DC. What's that?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cut. What's that?
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
He goes to the 180. Value three. Value three. Turbos up.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
Blood.
line.
What? Hey, kill. Hey, shell.
Here's Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. Good job in coverage. You're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing now, Mahomes. A man over the middle, it's Worthy. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down, Chiefs.
Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Yellow.
Give to Smith on the zone read. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Harbison now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. This one, complete to Campbell. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
1st down, Kansas City.
Mahomes now to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Chubb. And he is upended. good-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Like 20! Stu!
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here we go. Black 20!
They'll run with Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Here we go, tonight! Black 20! Turbo's up!
Throwing, Goff. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5.
Yellow!
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. That one is caught by Campbell. And he is taken down enough A gain there of 21. First down, KC. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Now a run with Smith. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third-quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Turbo.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Tonight. Hey, 120.
A second down throw for Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
120.
Right back to Williams. They connect again. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We go. Black 20.
So 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 180.
Goff to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
brings up third
Some
down.
defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
11. 11. Cut.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's taken in. He's across midfield. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 43, here's second down and 9.
5. Cut. 180.
Goff to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10
Hey,
at the
kill.
33-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First down and goal to go.
Here's Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
On second down, Goff. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
To throw is Goff. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Here's second down and a yard. On the handoff, it's Smith. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Room to run past midfield. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, KC. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Lions 23. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Project S. This ain't what you want.
Tonight. Like please. What's up?
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here later.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
What?
So, 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. Here's second down.
We go tonight. 180.
They'll drop to throw. That one intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Yellow.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
On the give, it's Smith. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. The Lions call their first time out. Talk things over before third down.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll try to run for it with Smith. plays are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes him down to about the 4.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations. Tough yards, he's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
And that play took a little longer to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And that play took a little longer to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. And the Chiefs have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without saying, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
Another great moment for this terrific franchise. The Lombardi Trophy once again belongs to the Kansas City Chiefs. They are your Super Bowl 61 champions.
Chill, not on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like intake a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Happy rebel out, dark hallways. This place I kissed, I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you.
I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the place. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so rugged. It's so right. It's so right.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, once for breakfast. 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh.
Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drip for sale, back 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like I'm Nitty. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
And talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be cow. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
It's so rugged. So right. It's so right.
Killer Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, it's rolling stone and no loner. California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with the villain's aroma, peeling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.